Hello, this is Mike with Trade Winds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your 2026 Flagstaff OTG 171. I'm going to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things to get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A couple things to think about when you're parking. Main thing you just got to think about is where your power cord is. You got a 25-foot 30-amp cord that comes with this. Make sure you park where you can utilize it. No beds to come out on the ends, so nothing to worry about there. Once you got yourself parked, next thing we're going to do is level your unit. The unit comes with a hand crank tongue jack to bring up or down. Once you got your unit level, next thing you do is stabilize it. In the rear, open this up, get our hand crank. They're already down, but go ahead and show you, you've got these scissor stabilizing jacks, 3/4 inch hand crank. Now when you run these down, I will recommend stabilizing jack pads underneath there, and just run these down just until they're taut. The jack pads are going to keep dirt and debris off your jack pads, so run these down just until they're taut. Remember, our unit's already level, we're just going to stabilize them. Run both those down, you got your unit level, stable. Now we can go ahead and hook up our power. Big long 30-amp cord again, comes with your unit. It's kind of like a pistol grip here. Gonna hold it here, go in at about 10 o'clock, turn it to noon, and then put this black washer on. With this light on, it'll mean that you're plugged in, just like I just did. So I'll show you got power. Once you got that power, we're gonna go ahead and open up the unit. Unlatch all of these. Got all of those open. Gonna crank this hand crank here. Put it in, start cranking to the right to bring it up. See this going up, you're going to want to watch this blue cable. As we go up, that cable is going to get taut. Let's see what's this in the way. Once that is guitar string taut, we're up all the way. Once you got this up, you put in your safety brackets. So you got two of these. One end has a chisel, the other end is square. You're going to put chiseled end up, square end toward the bottom. Now whatever corner you put this one in, go kitty corner. So that was right front. This one here, we're going to go left rear. Again, chiseling up top. Now the whole purpose of these safety brackets is to keep you safe in case of cable malfunction. If that cable breaks for some reason, gives way, you'll be safe because these safety brackets will hold that up. Alright, once we got them up, I'll step in here and turn on my interior light and just start to walk you around the unit real quick. Up front here, get your battery posts, open that up and check them every now and then, make sure nothing's wiggled loose over time. Coming down your off campsite, again our power. On the rear, you've got a spare tire with a cover. Keep that cover on there. That's going to keep that from dry rotting in the sun. It's a nice good tire. You want to keep that safe for when you need it. Again, our stabilizing jacks. Now we'll go around the outside. Actually, I like to zip these down before putting that Velcro on. Coming up inside the unit. Again, what we're doing is zipping our fabrics down. Won't do them all, but yeah, just zip them down and then go to the outside and Velcro these corners. So that'll seal them up. Stepping back inside. Fire extinguisher. Make sure everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located by the entry doorway. To my right is a little storage area. It has the 2 feet for the table, which we'll set up here. And then your owner's manual, a couple tie backs for your curtains back there. And then your stabilizing jack crank will be in there. And here again is our power, then a charging port. Your breaker box and fuses. You've got a couple of 10s, a 25 and a 30. There's your 110 with GFCI reset. Here is a portable toilet. Up top is going to be your smoke alarm. You also have a hand crank open power exhaust vent here. And then we'll bring down your door here after we set the table up. On your cushions, they're actually sewn together. So spin these so that your wider part is on the bottom. Get our table out of here. And we'll just set our poles in. Set our table on top. Square it in toward the back. So you can get in on this side. Just how quickly you got a table. Let me show you how to set this up. Alright, so to start with, on this end, we're going to turn that and pull that up out of there. I leave it set on the lip there. Now come unsnap these and let them come down until the cable holds it. Then lift that out of there. And let the top cable slide your door. Bring it to the outside. And you can take this little door off. Give that a minute. In the meantime, we can get this in here. And once it's in, what we're going to do is turn these. 4 knobs here to turn. Up top. Them turn like that. Now all the rest is just a bunch of Velcroing. Velcro on the inside, the outside. Which brings me to the point that your unit is not secure. Because you do have a Velcro door, so if you're going to be gone for an extended period of time, don't have any valuables in your trailer. This door actually lifts right up off here. Store that somewhere. And again, we're just Velcroing here. So you are all set up. We're just going to reverse the process to put it back. You can get most of that Velcro off from here. Now, I'm going to go inside. I'll unhook all the buttons that I turned the first time. back to release the door. Go back out. Slide my cables up. Put that piece in there. Now it can hang on your cables while you lift it up and put in your snaps. A couple times you'll have it down to a science. We'll go ahead and put this table back down and close the unit up. There's your smoke alarm, if I didn't mention that. Alright, we've got our table back down. I've unzipped these zippers. Put away my table legs. This is a bag for your power cords. I'm actually going to put that right by your door. We'll put our short door back on. That all set. Shut off our lights and bring down our safety bars. It's actually stored underneath the bed well. Alright, brought up our stabilizing jacks. Put our power cord inside. Go ahead and just start bringing this down. Crank it to the left. What I like to do is get about 3/4 of the way down and then make myself walk around it and tuck things in. Continue this process as you're bringing it down. My last stop, I like to stop just enough to get my fingers in there. Now I know I'll have most of it tucked. And bring it down the rest of the way. Take your bar, store it just inside this door. Now this flap, if careful, you can open this door. Now it'll go back and forth and still seal good. Just don't do it with these clamps on. No water to dump, no tanks to dump. Seal your unit up, hook up your hitch, and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this OTG for many years to come. Happy camping.